learners, I'm Christina Georgy and I welcome you to my channel. Today's topic for discussion is the characteristics and functions of human language. So firstly, let's discuss the characteristics of human language. Language, as you know, is the chief human means of communication. It is the unique capacity of the human species. Language is a system of symbols, primarily of vocal symbols. That is, our speech is composed of sequences of sounds produced by our vocal organs. Language is also a system of systems. It is a totality made up of elements or units which can be arranged and rearranged in specific ways. These elements or units form themselves into systems with subsystems within the language. It is like a hierarchy. Thus, we have the systems of phonology, morphology, syntax, etc., each of which has subsystems within it. Language is primarily speech. Writing is only an artificial representation of vocal symbols. Moving on to the next characteristic, which is arbitrary. There is no logical relationship between a word and what it stands for. For example, the same object is called by different words in different languages. A dog is called a dog in English and hunt in German, kutta in Hindi and patti in Malayalam. If the relationship were not arbitrary, probably there would have been only one language in the world. Moving on. Language exhibits structure. English, as you know, has 44 speech sounds, out of which there are 24 consonants and 20 vowels. These 44 sounds are combined in various ways to form the wealth of English vocabulary. Each symbol or word has a meaning or meanings attached to it. These can be combined in different ways to produce different and infinite messages. Language is structure dependent. The message conveyed by a sentence depends on the way it is structured. For example, consider this sentence: Alan loves Alina. It could also be structured as if Alina loves Alan. So the same words arranged in different ways convey different messages. Language changes constantly. Words and meanings may even vary from one generation to the other. Each language has its own aspects and features. Remember, no two languages are alike. Language has the capacity to facilitate expressions, including new ones, in several ways. Creativity as a linguistic term means that any human being can construct and understand new sentences in his language which has never been uttered before. New items of vocabulary can be added. Hence, it is an open-ended system. Remember, language depends upon the culture of the people using it to a great extent. Different social groups separated by geographical and cultural barriers have different sets of linguistic conventions. Language is a set of habits, which means that acquisition of language is also like the acquisition of other habits. Halliday views that language has 7 functions. Who's Halliday? He's an American linguist. So, do you know what these 7 functions are? Let's have a look at them. The first function is instrumental, regulatory, interactional, personal, heuristic, imaginative, and representational. Let's have a look at them one by one. The very first function, instrumental. Here, language facilitates expression of one's needs. For example, when we say, I want food, here language serves the instrumental function. Regulatory function. Here, language facilitates giving directions. It shows direction to do or not to do something. For example, when I say don't make noise, here language serves the regulatory function. Moving on to the interactional function. It is used to interact with others. For example, when I say hello, here language serves the interactive purpose. Moving on to the personal function. Here language is used to express one's feelings, opinions, etc. For example, when I say I'm happy, I'm satisfied, etc., the personal aspect of language functions. Moving on to heuristic. Here language is used to get knowledge about the environment. For example, when I say how's the weather, that would serve as a heuristic function. Now the imaginative function. Here language is used to create imaginary situations. And finally, representational. Here language is used to convey information. For example, when I say the examination has been postponed.
That's all for this video lecture. We'll meet again soon with yet another interesting topic. So till then, stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, take care, and thanks for watching.